Hey everybody, Mark DeSalva here, back with you for another Simple Tip Sunday. I want to go over a concept today that I get a lot of questions about, especially when it comes to coaching people in grappling sports or any sports where your endurance is really important. And that's the concept of not gassing out. A lot of times, people's endurance or poor endurance, perceived poor endurance, is actually tied to having really poor, what I call GPP, or general physical preparedness. Now that's kind of an old school PE type of term, but it's actually really valid. You need to possess a basic fitness level to be good at any sport, or at least to get past kind of like that average point of a sport. So your skill or your love or your dedication to your sport will take you really far. Ultimately, I think it's what takes you the farthest, but it will be severely hindered if you don't practice or work on your own overall fitness. So a lot of times when people tell me they're gassing out, they're not actually gassing out. They just have bad GPP. It just means that your fitness isn't great. So you need to work on basic fitness things. You need to work on your basic calisthenics. You should be able to do for your height and weight a decent amount of push-ups, pull-ups. Have a decent mile time. These are really general things, but you can start to specify it a little bit more to your sport. But if you are really unfit, or your sport was really the first time that you got interested in your fitness, you're going to want to start with those basic things. You're going to want to have certain you're going to want to be able to deadlift a certain amount. Now that amount's very personal. It's very personal to the person. It's not I can't make an overarching number or recommendation, even though I observe some things, especially in here where I'm at today in my studio, that if you don't hit certain numbers, you're definitely on the weak end of the spectrum. So if you feel like you have a bad gas tank, the first place you need to look is your GPP and general physical preparedness. We'll talk more on this, or if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. You can check these out whatever channel you're watching it on: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Just go to desalvotraining.com, where it's kind of the portal to everything. And I hope to see you again soon here next Sunday. Take care.